y'all? It's your boy Yankees Fan for Life, aka the Wrestling Kid, back with another epic vid. Now I mean, and today we're gonna talk about the current happenings in WWE and the Maury Show and a few other things that I probably want to talk about. Alright, so let's get started. Oh yeah, Jose Guapo, aka Brian Vaughn, or whatever your name is. Come on, man.
Got niggas from the hood thinking shit all good. I'm asking all of y'all,
what you come around here for?
got niggas out of town trying to come and be down. I'm asking all of y'all,
What you come around here for?
got niggas online think they fucking with mine. I'm asking all y'all,
What you come around here for?
I'm asking all y'all,
What you come around here for?
I'm asking all y'all.
What you come around here for?
What up, y'all? It's your boy Yankees Fan, back again, here today to talk about a whole bunch of stupid, crazy stuff. Alright? But first, you see that behind me? You remember in the last video when this whole thing behind me was blue, and I told you I could just go like that and make it red? Well, I made it red. Know what I mean? Check that out. It's all red back there. Know what I'm saying? Now, of course, this is burgundy, but burgundy is a form of red. Know what I mean? Now, I thought I had more red Yankee hats than I really do. You know what I'm saying? So I put my foot in my mouth. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to throw the burgundy up there. It still fits. It's alright. And then, you know what I'm saying? I had to put Super Mario back there. You know what I mean? I had to keep the whole red thing going. You know what I mean? The red can't go on the bucket hats and all that stuff. But, you know what I'm saying? But this hat right here, it's got a whole bunch of red in it, but it's not a Yankee hat. This is a Marvel hat. You know what I mean? That's Marvel Comics right there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wait, when I'm trying to get into the camera, I don't know what I'm doing. I missed my mark. There we go. That's Marvel Comics, and that's all the Marvel Comics characters. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wear this when I do a Marvel comic book review. You know what I'm saying? For real, that's what's up. Anyways, so what I want to talk about, WWE. Now, I've been wanting to do a video for the last few weeks about certain things that are going on in WWE, but the thing is, after I come home and watch Monday Night Raw, I'm ready, I'm stoked, I'm amped that night to make a video. But the thing is, it's kind of late, and I won't be making videos at that time. So the next day I got to go work. Then I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. And Wednesday and Thursday, really don't feel like making a video at that time. You know what I'm saying? But, and then I forget what I want to talk about. So what I'm going to do, I was supposed to write a list of wrestlers' names and then go off and just talk about those guys when I read off their names. But I didn't make the list, and I started doing this video prematurely. So what I'm going to do is think about their names and then go off on them, either rant or just talk about the current situations, my feelings, your feelings, what we all feeling about what's going on here. All right? So let's get started. Okay. First name on the list, John Cena. Everybody's favorite wrestler, right? Wrong. Kids and children love John Cena. So why hasn't this dude turned heel yet? Are they still planning on turning him heel? Pardon me. At this point, I really don't care anymore. I really do not care. I would just like to see John Cena off my television set. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't like John Cena, but I still think he's entertaining in some form. He's the star power of that show, no matter who they try to put it in front of that camera. CM Punk, The Miz, whoever, John Cena is the star of that show, and you need him there. You need to turn him heel. WWE needs to turn him heel, but they taking their sweet time doing it. So I'd rather see him off the television than for him to be a cheap babyface sitting there sucking up to the fans who keep booing him, especially after he got booed out of the building at Survivor Series. That was ridiculous. That was crazy, and it's annoying now that he's not turned on the fans. He stands there and tells Awesome Truth, you need to boo yourselves. You need to tell the fans that jump. It's ridiculous, son. It's ridiculous. Turn John Cena heel. I don't want to see him as a face. He is boring to me now. He is so boring. Then you got The Rock. Everybody's favorite wrestler, The Rock. I don't like The Rock. I don't like him. I used to like him back in the 90s, during the Attitude Era, when he was The Rock. You know what I'm saying? When he was the man back then. But now, I don't know. Him being gone for that long and then coming back and trying to claim his number one spot just don't sit right with me. I'd rather see Cena in that number one spot than see The Rock. You know what I'm saying? He's not really loyal. But I will say this. The Rock still got it. He still got it. You know what I'm saying? Physically, mentally, The Rock is still on. The promo that he cut at this year's Survivor Series was ridiculous, son. He's still on. He still got it. He still has the crowd in the palm of his hand. You know what I mean? Even though I think the majority of the crowd that goes to these shows anyway, they're a bunch of sheep anyway. But he still has the crowd in the palm of his hand. He can still get them to do what he wants and sing along with The Rock and all of that stuff. So go Rocky. And if he wants to come back on a full-time basis, I might like him again. But now there's no reason for me to get invested in this dude. And I know he's, you know what I'm saying, he's only going to make appearances here and there, but whatever. Who else? The Miz and Awesome Truth. I put them both in the same category because, okay, look. Okay, so The Miz turned on R-Truth. The only reason that they did that was because R-Truth failed the wellness policy. Okay, they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to turn The Miz on R-Truth. R-Truth could have been suspended for 30 days. He could have been out with an injury. Anything could have happened with this storyline. I wanted to see Miz and R-Truth win the tag team championships. That would have made that Survivor Series match more watchable than just having them fight each other for nothing. First of all, Miz and R-Truth were getting their asses kicked every week by John Cena by himself. There was no reason that John Cena needed another super mega power to come help him out to beat Miz and R-Truth. John Cena was doing a good job of that by himself. So to have The Rock come and help him out, there should have been some sort of stipulation like the Miz and R-Truth should have been the tag team championship. That would have made the match more interesting. You know, so I wasn't really interested in watching Survivor Series. From what I hear, it was better than what I anticipated. I still haven't seen it yet. I work a lot, you know what I mean? The only thing I really have time to watch is Monday Night Raw. I really don't pay attention to SmackDown, but I do watch the highlights. And so speaking of SmackDown, Mark Henry is the man. Mark Henry should not lose that title. He should keep that title for like at least another year. Because he's doing things. He brought prestige back to that title. That title was so boring to me until Mark Henry won it. So I'm so glad that Mark Henry's the champion now. He makes me want to watch SmackDown. I just don't really have time to invest in watching that SmackDown show. But I do like watching the highlights on Raw of SmackDown. And that's pretty cool. Mark Henry is the man. And speaking of SmackDown again, let's throw another name out there. Randy Orton. Oh gosh, dude. I don't like Randy Orton. And that reminds me, Amelia and Daniela, Randy Orton fans that sit there talking about, oh, Randy Orton can wrestle. Wrestle what? He can't wrestle himself out of a wet paper bag. He sucks. He sucks. He does headlocks and stomps. The most original move he has is a DDT off the middle rope. Alright? Because the RKO sure isn't his. That's a diamond cutter. I do believe Randy Orton does the best diamond cutter I've ever seen. I say that. He does it better than Stone Cold Steve Austin's version, and he does it better than Diamond Dallas Page. I have to give him that. But yet and still, Randy Orton is boring. He cuts boring promos. He's boring in the ring. And you're talking about, oh, he can wrestle and he's nice to look at. Divas are nice to look at, but I don't want to see them wrestle because they can't wrestle. You know, I don't mind watching Beth Phoenix or Natalya, but aside from that, divas cannot wrestle. So I don't want to see them doing that. I'd rather see them having pillow fights. Matter of fact, if you're not wrestling, stay off my show. I don't want to see that at all. Unless you are wrestling and you're wrestling well, I don't want to see that at all. So Randy Orton, get out of here. I don't want to see you. Whack-ass divas, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see Kelly. I want to see Beth Phoenix versus Karma. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. That's what men watch wrestling for, not for cute women. That's what we watch the Playboy channel for. It's cute women. Here we go. Let's see. Let me name 3 more people and talk about them. Daniel Bryan. Why would you give Daniel Bryan Money in the Bank? There's no reason to give Daniel Bryan Money in the Bank. He's boring. He's boring. Give him Money in the Bank when you're ready to push him. It seems like WWE's not ready to push Daniel Bryan now. They have him losing to other mid-carders, and he's got Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank ensures you a title match, a world heavyweight title match, WWE Championship title match. Why do you have him losing to mid-card guys? You're not promoting him, so why did you give him the Money in the Bank? You give that to someone who you are ready to push. Someone like, say, for instance, a superhuman wrestling beast like Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is the man right now. He is the longest reigning champion in WWE, or probably any other wrestling federation. Dolph Ziggler is putting it down from day one. He's been doing his thing. This man is a wrestling beast. He is a mat technician. He is a ring general. This is the man who they need to be pushing. And I think they're all getting ready to give him a push, but they're really taking their time with it. They've pushed other guys quicker than this that didn't deserve it as much as he does. Dolph Ziggler, right now, is my favorite wrestler. At the moment, my favorite wrestler changes with my draws. But right now, it's Dolph Ziggler. He is the man. He's doing his thing. He's showing and proving. He's getting better on the mic. And he's really standing out. He is really standing out. This is the dude to watch for in the future. Then, who was the third guy I was going to talk about? Sheamus? I don't want to talk about Sheamus. Alex Riley. Okay, so I heard Alex Riley's having issues with WWE, and that's why he really hasn't been there lately. So what? Unless they're going to turn Alex Riley heel, I don't want to see him. I don't like faces, and Alex Riley is a much better face than he is. He's a much better heel than he is a face. There was no reason to turn him face except to feud with The Miz. Okay, it's time to turn him back heel because what's the use? Whatever. And I don't know what his issues are with WWE. I hope he resolves them and comes back and starts tearing up stuff like he was doing before. And Brian Vaughn, a.k.a. Jose Guapo, a.k.a. my boy, 6'5", I think, what was Vaughn in? You were in Echo Battery, and I was in Bravo. I forget what battery. I think you was in Echo. If I'm wrong, correct me. But anyway, don't be correcting me, man. I said, come on, man, in one of my Facebook comments. If I wanted to say, come on, son, I would have said, come on, son. I'm not trying to bite Ed Lover's catchphrase here. You know what I'm saying? I got my own show. You know what I mean? So I don't see Ed Lover saying, this is your boy, Ed Lover, a.k.a. The Hip Hop Kid. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him saying that. You know what I mean? So get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, son. Come on, son. Come on, son. Really, son. All right. Nah, that's my boy B Vaughn right there. That's my main man. And I think that's all I got for today. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, y'all need to watch Maury Povich. That's a good show. I watch that every day. He makes me late for work. Those girls are crazy coming on there talking about, oh, this is my baby's daddy, and they don't even be the baby's daddy, and they be screaming it, and they be so sure. You know what I'm saying? I wish somebody would try to call me on the Maury Povich show for some bullshit like that. I wouldn't go. But I do plan on going to see Maury and sitting in the audience and booing all the females, no matter what, and cheering for all the dudes. Know what I'm saying? Because this is your boy Yankees fan for life, a.k.a. the la kid, and I do what I want. Peace. Alright, CM Punk was the man. Cut a huge promo months ago now. They put him on top. This dude took the WWE Championship, won the championship, and then went running around, touring around America. This dude was at Comic Cons and all types of shows. I saw him on a local news show on Fox 5 or something like that. Freaking doing the weather. I mean, this dude was everywhere. And what did they do? They just destroy his whole push. He was the man. He was selling more t-shirts than John Cena. And they destroy his whole push because they have to have Cena up front. But I was loving CM Punk during that time. Now CM Punk is a whiny little nothing. He's a whiny little girl. He comes on there crying and whining, and all he does is talk. The dude is this small anyways. You know, you should be trying to showcase his wrestling talent more than his talking talent. And then when he stands there and says, I'm dropping pipe bombs and people love to hear me talk, that's whack. If you're going to talk, just talk. You know, like Roddy Piper back in the day. He'd say controversial stuff and he wouldn't harp on his controversy. He would just do it. He would just be it. He wouldn't talk about it. And, you know, once you do that, once you say, I'm controversial and I drop pipe bombs and you're whack, nobody really, that's, to me, that's sour. And CM Punk, in my eyes, is going down. I don't care if he's champion. That's whack. That is garbage. And he says, I'm the voice of a generation. I'm the voice of the people. You're not supposed to say that. The people are supposed to say that. Get out of my face.